bringing back George Popescu from Boston Technologies, founder and CEO, who's actually made the Inc. 500 fastest growing companies. Hey George, welcome back.
Hey George, and George, you brought your entourage again. You were scared to be alone with us.
You always travel with a great team.
So do you want to introduce his entourage?
Well, I'm looking, I think I recognize Larissa Newworth here from John Leonard Staffing.
Right.
Hey Larissa.
Superstar
And we
Larissa.
have the marketing director who is newly brought in. George, why don't you introduce her for us?
Sure. Joanna Odella joined us about 2 weeks ago. So far she's done an amazing job, and I really look forward to getting us to grow.
Joanna, thanks for coming back too. We've got to get her on the radio one of these days. But
So today we're going to talk about what foreign exchange markets and financial industry focus.
Absolutely.
what is the foreign exchange market all about, George?
So that's a question that people ask, and I'm always surprised because me coming from Europe, people know what the foreign exchange market is in Europe. So the idea is to exchange currencies. When Toyota needs to sell cars in the US, they sell them in dollars, but the payroll in Japan is in yen. So Toyota needs to exchange dollars versus yen. So they'll go to banks to exchange them. But in order for a bank to do the exchange, they need somebody else to do the other side, to exchange yen to dollars.
Okay.
So it's people trying to get together so they can be able to exchange for business, for capital, or for other needs to exchange currencies. And in order for this to work well, you need people who are willing to make a market any time of day and night, because it goes around the clock. Japan is 13 hours time difference, so it's a market that goes around the clock, exchanging currencies. About 7 currencies dominate the market. The daily volume is very, very large, $4 trillion, and it's very hard to control the market because people the countries are the ones who can make a difference in the exchange rate. Everybody else is a small player, a very small fish. So of course, when Japan decides to move the yen, they will. But put apart people like that, the market is it's not very easy to control and to manipulate. There's a few stories about George Soros doing with the pound in the 90s, and we know about those, but in practice it's much harder to manipulate than the stock market or the futures market. So people feel it's a bit more fair.
It's so big that it's hard to